Young Thug has just set the internet on fire after his latest interview, where he revealed shocking and deeply personal facts about Gunna amid their ongoing beef, calling out Gunna's family, claiming that Gunna's own father hated him, and boldly declaring that he made Gunna who he is today by revealing everything he's ever done for him, a move that not only embarrassed Gunna publicly, but also reignited one of the most dramatic rap feuds of our time. And today we're diving into the full story of how Thug exposed Gunna, what this means for both of their legacies, and why this revelation might be the final nail in the coffin for their brotherhood.
Oh yeah, bro. He done already did some shit that's a violation. Don't nobody really know about it but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother. He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off for. He already done did some shit what I was supposed to cut him off for. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. Like, 2015, I had that man with me every day, bro. I made that man I made him a millionaire. Like, I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I made him put his money up. Keep your money. I bought it with my money because I had a little extras. I bought that shit. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I told you to go down there to the country town and get your daddy, no matter what your differences is with your daddy. I told you that. I know for a fact, me personally, I know your dad don't look at you like a real nigga. I know that. This my man's. Your dad is my OG. He don't look at you like that. I made you go get your dad. I made you reunite with your family and do the right thing. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this nigga more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my kids. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. Like, I bought your brother his first truck and let you present it to him like you bought it.
Young Thug and Gunna's relationship has always been one of the most fascinating in modern hip-hop, starting from a place of mentorship, loyalty, and brotherhood, only to collapse into betrayal, accusations of snitching, and now, a war of words that threatens to destroy whatever legacy they built together. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. For years, Young Thug took pride in Gunna's success because he viewed Gunna not just as a protege, but as family. From the beginning, Thug gave Gunna opportunities, put him in the spotlight, gave him features, gave him style advice, and essentially introduced him to the world as a part of YSL, his label and movement. Fans watched Gunna rise from being a low-key rapper into a chart-topping superstar, and it seemed like Thug was proud of what he'd built. But beneath the surface, things weren't as perfect as they looked. And now Thug is spilling all the details of what really went on behind closed doors. In his new interview, Thug wasted no time letting the world know that he doesn't see Gunna as self-made. He sees him as a creation that he molded from the ground up. Thug even went as far as to say that without him, Gunna wouldn't even exist in this game, and that everything Gunna has, the fame, the style, the music, is thanks to him. But the most shocking part of Thug's interview wasn't about music. It was about family. Thug looked into the camera and claimed that Gunna's own father never loved him, that his father hated him, and that deep down, Gunna always struggled with not being respected by the very man who brought him into the world. This was a bombshell, because no one expected Thug to go so personal, so raw, and so unapologetic about Gunna's family life. Bringing up someone's father in the rap game is dangerous. It's crossing a line from professional disagreements to exposing personal wounds. Thug knew exactly what he was doing. He wanted to hit Gunna where it hurt, to break him down publicly and remind the world that not only did he give him everything, but even his own father didn't want him. That kind of revelation isn't just beef, it's humiliation. When you think about it, Thug's words were designed to do more than embarrass Gunna. They were meant to discredit him completely by saying that Gunna's father hated him. Thug is basically painting a picture of Gunna as someone who has always been unwanted, unsupported, and unloved. Then, by saying he made Gunna who he is, Thug is telling the world that Gunna didn't climb to the top by talent or hustle alone. He climbed because Thug carried him, protected him, and built his career from the ground up. To fans, this turns Gunna's success story upside down. From being a tale of a talented rapper, making it big, to being a story of someone who was given everything, and then turned around and betrayed the very man who made it possible. It's no longer about music. It's about loyalty, gratitude, and betrayal. The irony in all of this is that Gunna once called Thug his brother. They used to appear inseparable, making hit records together, performing side by side, and showing the world that their chemistry was unmatched. When Gunna dropped his Drip Season series, Thug was there. When Gunna landed his first big features, Thug was the one co-signing him. Even Gunna's style, the way he dressed, the way he carried himself, was heavily influenced by Thug, who has always been known as one of the most daring style icons in hip-hop. For Thug to now strip all that away and say, "I made you," is a way of reminding Gunna that everything here belongs to Thug in some form. And when you combine that with the family revelations, it becomes clear that Thug wants the world to see Gunna as not just disloyal, but also as weak, a man who never stood on his own. Fans have been torn by this revelation. On one hand, many are saying Thug went too far by mentioning Gunna's father. They believe that beef should stay between the artists, and dragging family into it is crossing the line. Others, however, are applauding Thug for finally speaking his truth and letting the world know what really went on. For months, Thug has been painted as the one betrayed by Gunna after Gunna took the plea deal in the YSL case, with many fans labeling Gunna as a snitch. But until now, Thug hadn't really come forward to share just how deep the betrayal cut him. This interview gave him that chance, and he didn't hold back. He basically told the world, not only did this man betray me, but I gave him everything, and even his own family didn't want him. Without me, he's nothing. This changes the dynamic of the beef completely. Before, the narrative was simple. Thug was angry at Gunna for taking a deal, Gunna was trying to rebuild his career, and fans were picking sides. Now it's personal. Now, Thug has painted Gunna as ungrateful, disloyal, and even unloved. That's a level of disrespect that's hard to come back from. It puts Gunna in a position where he either has to defend himself publicly, possibly revealing his own side of the story, even about his father, or stay silent and let the world assume Thug's version is true. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation for Gunna, because Thug has framed the narrative in a way that makes him look like the creator and Gunna the creation. The question now is, why would Thug go this far? Some believe it's because Thug feels betrayed not just by Gunna, but by the whole industry. With the YSL case hanging over his head, Thug is fighting for his freedom, his legacy, and his respect. In times like these, loyalty matters more than ever, and Thug may feel like Gunna abandoned him at the worst possible time. By taking the plea deal, Gunna was seen by many as saving himself, while leaving Thug and others to deal with the consequences. For someone like Thug, who prides himself on loyalty and brotherhood, that kind of move isn't just business. It's betrayal at the deepest level. So when he had the chance to speak, he unleashed everything, tearing down Gunna publicly in a way that ensures the world knows just how much he feels wronged. But let's not forget, Gunna isn't weak, and he isn't someone who will just sit back and take it. Gunna has been rebuilding his career, dropping music, and proving that despite the controversy, he still has fans who support him. His comeback has been strong, and he's been trying to shift the narrative away from the snitch label. Thug's interview threatens all of that,